31st, 2021, here with your Ask Mitch segment. I'm going to start doing these Ask Mitch every Friday. We're going to do betting tools every day. I'll just have to figure out what time that show is going to be. But we're going to do an Ask Mitch show. I think these have always been super popular. If it's a game pick question, you need to be a supporter level or higher on our YouTube membership. If it's a general question, well, you guys know nothing ever off limits. I'm an open book. So I got nothing to hide. I own 100% of all of my properties, so I don't have to report or answer to anybody. I can't use it as an excuse that, I don't own it anymore, or, I have to ask somebody else, or use it as a cop-out. So, like a lot of the other guys in this industry. But anyways, any questions, open game. If it's a question about a game, like I said, if it's a pick question, you got to be supporter level or higher. It's $3 to be a supporter level on our YouTube channel. But hopefully you guys are having a great day. I just want to thank everybody again. I sent a message out on Twitter last night, and I thanked everybody that entered the Capra contest. And well, not everybody is on Twitter, and some of the guys just entered, some of the people just entered on Instagram. I want to say that I think it's just unbelievable. I think this Capra contest was absolutely unbelievable. I used to own half of another site, and we ran a Capra contest, and I wasn't even involved in the Capra contest, but we ran the contest, and I think they had like 15 people. And it's like the participation, and from start to finish, I know a lot of people dropped off, and it's like, and I think that just shows it's not a statement about your capping ability, and it's not a statement of any of those things. It just says, I'm not ready to do this professionally. That's all that says, and it's like, that's why you're part of our community, because it's like we're all working together to beat the books. It's not like to me, it's like, part of the reason why I'm not doing the other show is because I feel that, I don't want to be up against the other guys. It's not what I do. I'm here to make money betting on sports. I got paid for all this stuff, man. You guys have seen my house. You guys have seen how I live, and something has to pay for this. And it's not going to be arguing with somebody on a show. It's going to be beating the books. And it's like, sometimes I get some great information from YouTube comments. Sometimes I get some great information going against the YouTube comments. It's like sometimes, people say, oh, we're fading you on YouTube. Well, I'll tell you what. I read your comments. I fade you guys too sometimes. So it's like sometimes you'll get somebody who's close to a team, and they give you some information that, man, I didn't really realize that. Or they're in that city where the game is and say, you know what? Second quarter, it's going to be a torrential downpour. And then you check the weather report and you're like, wow, I did not see that. So definitely some good stuff. So, I love the whole community thing. But anyways, this show, the format is you guys can pretty much ask away. If you're looking for parlays, we have on our betting tools. If you go to our betting tools at our site, we're going to have a new parlay builder that's going to be really, really cool. But if you want parlays, here's a couple ways that you can get some free parlays. You just go to our betting tools right over here, and you go to the top of the page. Was it there? Where is it? Anyways. You go to the top and it says dog parlays. You just click right there. And then you can use this tool right here. And actually, the tennis has started, so it's even more stuff available. I wonder why this screen, it's like not letting me shrink it. But anyways, there we go. So if you just click on dog parlays at the top, and then you could decide, like say I don't want to bet on tennis. You can just say, screw it, I'm not taking tennis. And then you could say, I don't want to do money line. I only want to do against the spread. Well, here it is. Here's the against the spread parlay for you. Here's just a money line parlay for you. Yeah, I mean, it's people say don't do parlays, and I say don't rely on parlays. But well, the three I like are the ones that I give out as my premium picks. Those are my best bets. those are my best bets, are my premium picks. But like I said, I'll answer just about any questions. If it's a game or pick question, though, you need to be at least a supporter level or higher of our YouTube. And I don't think that that's too much to ask. And I don't think it's cheesy. It just shows that you support our channel. And it costs $3 a month. So it's not a big ask here or anything. It's just saying that, yeah, we support your channel. I don't know if Sportsbook makes most of their money from parlays. I would say they do really well. How accurate is the parlay? It is what it is. We've hit a monster. I sent one out in the newsletter, a parlay, about a month ago, and it was 76-1, and it hit. So that would cover, or it was more than that. It was 250-1 or something. It covered like half a year's worth of parlays if you wanted to do parlays. So, it does. When you're doing parlays and they're paying 8, 10, 12-1, you're not going to hit them all. You just need to hit more than what you're doing, right? But I'm not a big parlay person myself. I bet my big bets are always individual bets. Once in a while, if I'm in Vegas or something, I'll do like a 9-team first half parlay or something, something stupid. Just kind of like same thing as, I'll put $100 in a slot machine. To me, it's about the same thing. Yeah, it varies. I'm sure it varies by the day. I think that you're going to see the betting tools is only going to expand. It's going to just get a lot bigger. So it'll be pretty exciting stuff. What do you guys think of the 7 picks in 5 minutes? Do you guys like that segment? Because if you do, we'll continue doing it. And, what do you guys think of the morning show now with Brian, Joe, and Rod doing it instead of, me arguing with Brian and Rod and Joe all day? I'm smiling more. Any suggestions on percent of bankroll? That I'm not one of those big percent of bankroll guys. I think those you guys that know me, throughout the years, I'm a degenerate gambler. When it comes to that stuff, I enjoy it. I bet for a living, and with those bets, obviously I treat those differently. But I also bet on a bunch of games too, just to have action on games, just like you guys. I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, I'm Mr. Disciplined and I only use this specific system for betting money," because then I'm a liar. And that because I'm not a liar. And it's like what I do is like if I see a game I really like, I dump on it. I see a game that I just want to have action on, and I kind of have a good feeling about it, I'll bet it. Kind of like last night on, the games yesterday. I didn't love any of those college football games, but I bet all of them. Yeah, right. So, and usually on things like that, it's more like, I'll bet like extended lines or something. Like I had Purdue money line. It was one of mine. Well, you have the betting tools, you have injury reports, you have all that sort of stuff at your fingertips. We're not a news station, so that's up to you to find out, Stan, as far as how many players are out or whatever. I'm certainly not going to give you a pick on it if that's what you're looking for, because you're not supporter level or higher of our channel, correct? No, you're not. So, like I said, I'll answer game questions if you're supporter level or higher. No problem. We're going to do combo premium and VIP show today. Our VIP and premium products are the best value in sports handicapping. Brian and I argue like cats and dogs. I want to get rid of it. These guys want to keep it. I'll tell you, honestly, behind the scenes. Good. Later, Stan. Here, we'll make sure you're gone. No problem. You bring zero value to our community. Zippo. Wow. Stan's mad at us. He's leaving. Like he brought us any kind of value at all, to our community. I don't understand people like that. Just like, in the comments, it's like, if you don't want to be part of our community, that's great. You go do your own thing. We wish you the best of luck, but if you do, then come on in, water's warm. We've been killing it this. I had probably my worst year in my premium picks I've ever had, and I think that I had my worst year of premiums I ever had in my entire life. But I think a lot of my free picks, I think I went on some great runs this year. And this year coming up is going to be our biggest and best year we've ever had. And I know that for a fact because this past year, I've spent it grinding. And I think you guys have seen, those of you that remember me back from the Sports Chat Place days and from my other site that I used to have as well, you guys, remember seeing me on camera and remember, seeing me on live shows and podcasts and things like that. But you never saw more of me than what you've seen this past year. And what you've seen over the past month is you've seen Rod and Chris do more hockey videos. Goran and Ashley doing soccer now. You see Ruffalo doing some of the games that I was all doing, just college basketball, NFL, NBA. You see Ron Romanelli doing them, and we're going to be adding even more cappers doing more videos. So to spread them out so you get to meet more of our cappers and see more of them doing picks. A little less Mitch, but that's okay, right? I think most people it's like kind of like we need to find the balance, right? It's like I know that there's too much, but I love doing this stuff, and it's like candidly, I get offers to buy our sites all the time. Like at least I would say every other week, I get an offer for someone that wants to buy our websites, wants to buy our whole thing. And the answer is I'm having too much fun. I love what I do. I'm not selling. I don't care. It's like, well, we'll give you your I don't want to sell it price. Well, there is no such thing because I'm not selling. So just not where we're at. I love doing this. I love talking to you guys about sports every day. I don't know what else I would do. What am I going to do? Sit there on a big pile of money? I already have money. That ain't going to do it. So figure it all out together. I don't know. Generally the first round of the college football playoffs are blowouts. We have seen some close ones. Remember Notre Dame backdoored, who was it, Alabama or Clemson a couple years ago? And then we had that overtime game a few years ago as well. But outside of those two, every one of these early round, the first round of the playoffs have been blowouts. Every single one of them. So it'll be interesting. I think these playoffs today a little bit more interesting than some of the past ones. No Oklahoma or Notre Dame, right? Some team that just gets in by name alone. So I just think that we have a good game, and I hope we see good games. I really want to come on halftime. So here's the problem at halftime. What do you guys think of this? So halftime. I always do halftime shows, and I'll definitely be halftime of the late game, the Georgia-Michigan, the Orange Bowl. I'll definitely be on at halftime of that game. But the thing is, the Alabama-Cincinnati game, halftime is more than likely going to happen during the drive-through show. So I can do halftime. Here are the choices. I can do halftime on our Sports Chat Place channel. I can do halftime on our Twitter and Facebook. I just can't do it on our Pick Dogs channel, which is where you guys all know it, But the other halftime, the Orange Bowl, will be, I'll be here for halftime. I don't know if Joe's coming on or not. Either way, I'll be here. But Joe, of course, Joe and I will be on tomorrow for the Saturday show, and then, Sunday for NFL Sunday. I'm wondering if Cincinnati can match up with Alabama in the trenches. I'm not so sure they can. The thing is that we've seen Cincinnati in these step-up spots before, and, we've seen Cincinnati in these type of spots. And remember a few years ago when they played Florida in the Sugar, Brian Kelly's last year at Cincinnati? They really were unable to hold up against them. This year's Cincinnati team is super physical. And the whole thing is that Brian Kelly said that year, can you stack up against an SEC team? And he said for just one game, Maybe. He's like, not through the course of a season we can't, but maybe just one day. So I think that's what Cincinnati's going to need to play a perfect game. If Cincinnati makes any mistakes, if they turn the ball over at all, if they, stupid penalties, don't take advantage of their chances, missed field goals, they will get rung up by 60 plus if that happens. If not, they have a chance. This is not a great Alabama team. We saw Texas A&M take them down to Chinatown. So it's not like this is the unbeatable Alabama teams. I don't know. I think that I think that there's lousy officiating in every game. So I think when you look at this Tennessee Purdue game, I had Purdue on the money line, so I'm not. I'm not complaining. Doing customer service and a show at the same time. But it's going to be a combo premium VIP show today. It's just a light schedule. I'm also going to throw in the Ask Mitch level people on the show as well. So if you're on the Ask Mitch level of premium, you'll also get the VIP show today. And also, it's either Michigan State Moneyline or Drop Me Off guy. Start the GPS. I don't even understand what that is. I don't even get it. I don't know. I think that, all these games, both the playoff games have a chance to be competitive. They also have a chance to be blowouts, But the dogs in both of those games, the underdogs, if they commit turnovers early and don't take advantage of scoring opportunities, inside the 30-yard line, being able to at least get field goals there, minimum, it's going to be a bad day for them. We know that because both of the favorites have the ability to blow them out. And they both have the ability to turn close games into blowouts within a minute or two. And we've seen them do that this season, both of them. Anything else? Any questions? Any comments? Anything? I like this. We're going to do this every Friday, to Ask Mitch. Can't wait till I can start going surfing and playing golf again. It's going to be another couple weeks for me. I'm definitely recovered a lot of the ways. I still have a lot of swelling. I know you guys can't see it. I don't really care about someone's memes that they made. I don't find a lot of the memes funny. So, I don't know. Anyways, anything else you guys want to talk about? When I do the show, boxers or briefs, actually, I wear pajamas. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, and that's what, the thing is, like, most of our competitors, and I can't speak for all of them, but most of our competitors don't own their websites. You don't see the owner of the site out there, in front of the camera. These are just people that maybe own the site at one time, or like they, just hired to stand out there, whatever. Most of the sites are owned by European companies now. So, I've definitely been getting a lot more sleep. That's the way. NAD is potential NCAA champion. Any sneaky teams you see with good value? It's tough to say, because we haven't really seen anything as far as NCAA basketball. So many teams, so many cancellations of games. I still think those SEC teams look really, really tough, though. I mean, we saw it the other night, that Tennessee-Alabama game. Any of those teams have a chance to run it. and we saw last year, right, with the Pac-12 making those runs. We haven't seen UCLA in forever, right? I mean, we have not seen these guys in, when was the last time UCLA played? It's pronounced memes. Memes. Anyways, any other questions? Anything going on here? I did a video on I did a video on that game, I believe. I kind of like Charleston in that one against Delaware. I don't love the college basketball card. It seems -3 in that game looks fishy to me. I've been really picking my spots in college hoops. Those that are premium and VIP levels, you got one of my premium picks yesterday. VIPs did on college hoops. I gave out College of Charleston. They won by 30. So my college basketball, I've been picking my spots really well, as far as my premium picks. So it depends on the sport on this question. This depends on the sport, the game. It's different for me. I don't have like this set spreadsheet and formula and stuff like that. So with college basketball, and if you are a premium member, so you know this, VIP members, and I've been talking a lot about it on the premium and VIP show, that I've been in college basketball. I've been doing the crunching of the numbers, but most of the numbers that are available include some unlined games for some of the we're not talking about the Michigans and the Michigan States and the Dukes and the Kentuckys, right? We're talking about the bulk of college basketball where there's 480 teams, right? So a lot of these teams have playing in unlined games. And what I've been able to do is to rip out those unlined games from the statistics and come up with more of a real number. And what we're finding is when you take out those unlined games, that you're finding huge discrepancies in lines. Like last night in Coastal Carolina against Louisiana Monroe, who had played against, 3 unlined games where they scored almost 90, 104 they scored in one of those. One of the games was like 104-44 in an unlined game. And those statistics counted in the body of work for the season and against an unlined opponent. How could you compare that to playing against Georgia, which Coastal had done? Yeah, I don't give game advice or pick advice unless you're a supporter level or higher on our YouTube channel. It's $3 a month. I'm not like saying it. Just I want to support the people that support us, and that's the reason why I do it. It's not, believe me, $3 is not going to change my life. I don't even get, YouTube keeps most of it. Not most of it. They keep a percentage of it, but we don't answer game questions on our channels because we give out tons of stuff for free. So we don't answer game questions unless you're at least a supporter level on our channel. That's only fair to our premium members and so people that do support the channel. Like I said, $3 a month, and this way there's really no excuse. It's like if you can't afford $3 a month, I can tell you right now, I don't want you watching our channel to bet on sports. $3. If that's going to impact your life, $3 a month, 10 cents a day, then betting on sports is the last thing you should be doing. Got spammer here. Idiot. Yep. If you're not supporter level or higher, we're not going to answer your pick questions, unfortunately. So I gave the link right there. Yep. Yeah, I mean, the VIP membership is a steal. That's the steal of steals. Yeah, we that money that we get from the premium and VIP, that money just goes to create more. It goes to create more for the site. Like, that's why you could see we've taken that premium VIP. Now you have more shows, more videos, bringing people like Joe Madden, stuff like that. I can't check prior memberships or anything like that. I can't check it. We can only check if you're current. That's really what it is. Yes, if you click on that link that I gave you, it describes all the different levels. And of course, any question. It doesn't go to Bitler's dating fund. That's for damn sure. Anyways, I'm running over on time, but I'm going to do this I'm going to try and do it every day. I'm going to incorporate the betting tools into this. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. I want to do a show like this, and I also want to do betting tools. I don't know if it's all going to be one show, or if it's just going to be like this. But anyways. Thanks, everyone, for joining us, and we will see. I know you're teasing. Thanks, everyone, for joining us, and they're hitting me up on Skype, telling me to get the hell off the air. Joe Madden with Brian Bitler and Rod Zawacki will be here shortly. I'll be back after that around 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time for the Premium and VIP show. Make it an awesome day. I'm not coming back to the morning show. I'm only doing it on Saturdays and Sundays, so I won't be back on the morning show. But thanks, everyone, for joining us. We appreciate each and every one of you. Aloha. Make today count, man. Make today the day.